So I just want to say, first of all, thank you for letting me quiz you with this little quiz. This is my friend Chris, and you live in where?
Brooklyn, New York.
Brooklyn, New York.
I'm the one that was being asked what to get for a couple months ago.
That care package is still sitting there. I haven't had a chance to complete it yet, but it's still sitting there, and it's on its way to you. But
to the lady who offered, though, to send herself. Thank you, but I don't have the room for you.
I wanted to do this quiz, and this is all in honor of just for fun, because you and I play a lot of video games together. We hang out together. We chat a lot. And, I mean, you live in Brooklyn, New York, which is totally on the east side of the continent. I live in Prince George, British Columbia, which is totally on the west side of the continent. And so what a unique situation that we have where, like, we can learn about each other's countries, our cultures, and even little trivia. And so I thought, with all the bullshit that's going on right now with President Donald Jackass Trump, as well as my Prime Minister, pretty boy Justin Trudeau, yeah, exactly. I thought we'd call this thing N.A.F.T.A.
It works. It works, so we'll go with that.
And I picked these trivia questions. My intention, like, I love you like a brother from a different mother, but my intention is not to embarrass you. But
I know absolutely nothing. I'm positive I'm gonna get like maybe one out of all, if at all.
Okay, I made it easy for you. There are multiple choice questions.
Oh, thank God. Fill in the blank, then we have a problem.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Stop copying. Every time I want to take a sip, you take a sip.
No, that's fine. Drink, please. I will wait. Drink. Yeah. All right, so I will give you the option, okay? We have different categories, and there's 3 questions per category.
I'll start with I'm going to save the superhero one, because I'm pretty good with the Canadian superhero, so I'm going to save that. I'm going to go with the random facts. Random facts,
okay. All right, random fact number 1. Which invention is Canadian? It's multiple choice, okay?
Okay.
A, the Ferris wheel. B, the jock strap. C, black lights. Or D, jelly beans.
I want to say jelly beans.
Really?
I want to say jelly beans, but I also have a different feeling, so I'm between jelly beans, the jock strap, and then there was another one between jelly beans and the jock strap.
Black light.
Then it was another one.
The Ferris wheel.
No, I'm between the jelly beans and the jock strap.
Okay.
I'm between those two.
Okay.
I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, because I always should go with my gut, but I'm gonna go with the jock strap.
The jock strap was invented back in 1927, and it is Canadian.
That was the one good one, everybody. Yeah. That's it. The rest is all failure.
Okay, random fact number 2. In the NHL, we have our big trophy, the Stanley Cup, right? How old is the Stanley Cup? I get multiple choice. Okay. A, 125 years old. B, 99 years old. C, 130 years old. Or D, 117 years old.
Shoot. The one thing I have no care in the world about is hockey. Of all things,
I should change my jersey.
Play it. No. I love to play hockey. You have no idea. I grew up playing street hockey on my block. I used to have friends that played street hockey. But as far as following the NHL or anything like that, I've never. It's like, yeah, I like the Islanders.
Of course you do.
Sure. Yeah, New York.
Yeah.
That's like me in football. Yeah, I love the Giants.
Whatever. Yeah.
Exactly.
Basketball. Go Nets. Sure.
Oh, don't even say Nets. No, God.
Okay.
We don't talk about our basketball teams.
125 years old, 99 years old, 130 years old, 117 years old.
I feel like if it was 99, I would hear something about it in the news, because it would be hitting its inaugural 100th, unless, of course, I'm completely blind and stupid at the same time.
No, that's good logic. That's good logic.
So no, because I really don't check the sports section too much. So I could very well be 99, and you're just pulling my leg. But I'm gonna go with 100. I'm between two again. This time I'm gonna go with the first reaction, which was 130, because I have no clue.
Well, it's not on 99 years old, so you don't worry. You're not missing the inaugural century birthday of the Stanley Cup. It's not 117 years old. I pulled 117 because Master Chief.
Gonna be my second choice. I knew it. I have a feeling you're gonna say it. And
125 years old.
damn it! This is why you go with your gut feelings, ladies and gentlemen.
This is why you go with your gut feeling. Okay, the final random trivia question about Canada. What piece of Canadian space technology has helped astronauts place and reach things in orbit? It has a specific name.
This isn't multiple choice.
This is not multiple choice. This is the hardest question.
No clue. I have no clue. I have no idea about space unless you're talking about like a specific like thing.
Yes.
Okay. It wouldn't be the rover, would it?
No, that's not Canadian.
That's not Canadian. I have no clue.
If you have another guess, I'll give you another guess. It's fine.
No, give me some hints if you can, though.
The hints are actually in the question. Okay, what piece of Canadian space technology has helped astronauts place and reach things in orbit? Okay.
You're not talking about like the space shuttle or like the what do you call it, the invention in the shuttle that would allow you to place things outside of it.
Yeah, it has a name.
It's a hook.
It's a hook. Okay.
I don't know what the name of it is. I know exactly what you're talking about,
Okay.
but I have no clue what.
Its name is called the Canadarm. C-A-N-A-D arm. Canadarm. Yeah.
I would have never in a million years
That's
guessed
okay.
that.
That's okay. Just take solace in the fact that the rover is clearly American, because why else would a 4x4 be into shuttle?
I was thinking the rover also has the arm which would allow you to place things. I would think that in space though they would have to. That would kind of have been a little out there.
It's called the Canadarm.
That's awesome.
Yes.
If I ever go into a space shuttle now, I'm gonna actually would have referenced that.
Okay.
Let's do the sports.
Sports?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's get this over with.
First question. What are the two primary differences between the NFL and the CFL?
Why don't you ask me what they do in the NFL first? So we'll talk about the primary differences.
Yeah, so there are two primary differences between the NFL and the CFL. I don't care how you define it, just what's the difference between the NFL and the CFL?
Well, obviously the name itself is different. But
Technically
you're not gonna
right,
do that.
but not what I'm going for here.
I don't even know how, I watch football so sparingly. I would guess. Well, wait. Now, when you say football, you're not talking about soccer.
No. Football's football. Soccer's soccer.
Hey, look, people will fight you on that.
This is true.
I'm just making triple sure we're in the right sport.
Yes,
not just
yes.
switch names.
No,
around.
we're talking
Okay.
football.
I would have absolutely no idea.
Okay. Two primary differences between the NFL and the CFL is, I'll just walk you through this, okay? How long is the NFL field?
Oh, it only goes about 60 yards both ways, right? That's 60 or 100. No, 100 yards each way.
100 yards, right?
100 yards each way,
A
right.
CFL field is 110 yards.
Oh, you have an extra 10 yards.
Yes. How many downs does an NFL team have?
3 downs before you have to switch.
4 downs for the
4
NFL,
downs.
3 downs for the CFL.
Hey, look at that. I knew the CFL.
Okay,
I
I'll
should
give
just
you.
watch Canadian football.
Yeah.
Canadian football right now.
One other little tidbit too is on the NFL, you're allowed 11 active players on each side, defense and offense. In the CFL, you're actually allowed 12 active players on each side, offense and defense.
Yeah, I have no clue about football. Even though the 100, I had to really think. I'm like, wait, it's 60 or it's 100? No. The 50, the 40. Yeah. That's when it hit me.
Second question, dealing with sports, and this is This is another easy one. It's not multiple choice, but I would hope that this is an easy one. Name any 3 Canadian pro sports teams. I don't care about the league. Just
Toronto Blue Jays, because I know the Toronto Blue Jays.
Yep.
Oh my God, we were just talking about the Sharks. No, that's the hockey.
Sharks are American.
No, yeah, they are American. No, they were playing against the Sharks, though. Oh, God. I know the Blue Jays because I love baseball. That's why I know the Toronto Blue Jays.
Okay. There's a Canadian basketball team. There's all the CFL teams. There's hockey teams.
I'm sorry, Toronto Blue Jays is the furthest I go when it comes. I know baseball. You're talking to somebody who literally watches baseball all the time.
Okay.
That's like that's my favorite sport.
Do you remember, like, Toronto has a hockey team?
I don't know the name of the Toronto hockey team. Oh, wait, the Maple Leafs, no?
Yeah, there you go. That's 2.
I know that one. I remember that. I was like, wait, you said Toronto and it hit me right away. The Maple Leafs. Wait, the Maple Leafs.
Okay.
There was another team and we were like, we don't care about that team. If I hear the name of where it's from, I might remember the name of the team.
Okay, was it hockey?
Hockey. It was hockey.
Okay, so it was hockey. Was it Pro League?
Yes.
Okay, so in all the hockey teams, because I want to know what's in your head, all the hockey teams are the Vancouver Canucks, Calgary Flames, the Edmonton Oilers,
okay,
the Winnipeg Jets,
okay,
the Ottawa Senators,
okay,
the Montreal Canadiens.
Okay. I'm sorry, that one just hit me the way you said it.
It's French. And the Toronto Maple Leafs.
It had to have been the Jets then, I believe. No, then it wasn't professional because it was something where you were saying it was them versus, and they were going against, maybe it was a basketball team. Maybe I'm completely wrong.
Well, our basketball team is the Toronto Raptors.
It was the Raptors. I remember saying the Raptors. That was a vote. Yeah, that was it.
Okay. So you learn something new every day. All right, so this one's gonna be a little tough. Okay.
A little tough, you know. I've just barely been dragging my feet. Let's go.
All right, so this is worth 2 points. What are the national winter and summer sports of Canada?
Hockey, obviously, for winter.
That's 1 point.
And summer sport? Okay, let's think for a second. Let me ask you this: is this something that we play in America, or it's something that's specifically in the summer for Canada? Because I know the winter sport is hockey.
The winter sport is hockey. It is something that Americans do play, but it is not as recognized as it is in Canada.
Okay, so it's something Americans play, but it's not recognized as much. It would not be soccer.
No.
Okay. I want to make triple sure because unfortunately soccer is not as recognized as it should be in America.
And same thing in Canada. That's fine.
Give me a hint.
Okay.
A small one.
It's kind of an obscure sport, and it has a French sounding name.
Oh shoot! I know what it is now, and they play it in. You know, it's funny you say it because it is. I think I know exactly what it is. Oh God, why can't I remember the name of it?
You're suffering right now. Like both of us are sick.
Yeah, I have a migraine right now. They use it looks like a scoop almost. They get the ball and then they throw it.
Yeah, you're on the right track.
I know I'm on the right track. Oh, that's what's driving me crazy. So I know the sport. I know it. I have it in here, but I don't know the name of it. Oh.
It's okay. You know what? I'll give it to you because you can picture it. It's a bunch of guys on the field. They got a stick and there's a net on the end of it.
The net, and you got to throw it to each other.
It's called lacrosse.
That's it.
I'll give it to you. I will give it to you. I will give it to you. You know why? Because I'm Canadian. All right, so I'll give you that one. Good job.
Okay, so one, I got two.
You got 2 on that one. All right, you're doing great.
Let's go with geography.
Geography. All right, let's get the bad one out of the way. What is the capital of Canada? Toronto, Ottawa, Winnipeg, Victoria.
I think it's Toronto. Or was it? Is it Toronto? I'm gonna say Toronto because you're saying the
capital of Canada.
I want to say Toronto.
It's Ottawa.
I knew it.
You know what? You know what? I will give you this. I will give you this, okay? You don't get a point for that, but I'll give you this. A lot of Canadians get that confused as well because Toronto and Ottawa are literally like
city.
They're an hour away from each other. Toronto is the capital of Ontario. Ottawa is the capital of Canada.
Canada.
Yeah. Name 2 out of 3 of the Canadian territories.
Yukon Territory.
Yeah.
I know that one. I love the Yukon Territory. I've seen many videos over there. Shoot, and you want to laugh. I remember that from school also because we were learning about that, and the territories. But then again, ask me where certain states are in the United States, and I'll tell you the wrong answer.
One of the territories, its name is literally a direction. Yes.
Literally a direction? Like west, north, and east?
Yeah.
It wouldn't happen to be East Territory.
No. You got Yukon.
Right. That I know.
Yes. The most recent one is called None of It. It is a very... Yeah.
None of it?
None of it. And the last one is called Northwest.
Duh. Because it's north.
Northwest.
I would have said northeast. I would have gotten it wrong.
All right. Last question for geography. And of course, the last question is the hardest one. How many provinces are in Canada?
Jesus. Make multiple choice? Because there's no way.
Okay, I'll give you multiple choice. Just let me hold on here. 12, 9, 13, or 10. If you're looking at a map of Canada, you have the territories and then you have the provinces.
Right.
Yeah.
I want to say 13 because it's my favorite number. It's probably wrong, but it's my favorite number.
In alphabetical order: Alberta, British Columbia, Manitoba, New Brunswick, Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, Ontario, Prince Edward Island, Quebec, Saskatchewan. 10.
We invent 3 more. Hey, you know what? America took Alaska, so give me half.
Fine. Music, superheroes, and...
Oh, please give me superheroes. I need a break.
All right. Name 2 Canadian superheroes.
Wolverine, and I'm gonna name North Star because both of them are Canadian.
You're absolutely right. I also would have accepted Deadpool.
Yep.
Captain.
And no, there's also the team. Why isn't the team jumping into my head when North Star is a part of?
I didn't include the actual team name, but of the team, you're thinking North Star, Adam Strange, Puck, Captain Canuck, Sasquatch.
Yep. The name has left me completely, and I love that book. Whenever that book comes out, I love reading it.
All right, so you got that. You went off the beaten path. You didn't pick Deadpool. You picked North Star.
Because North Star is a really cool character, and there's a lot connected with North Star if you think about it.
Yeah. Did you know that they actually changed Booster Gold? They're now saying that he's Canadian.
No, I did not.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I had to do a little research on that one too. All right.
That's new.
What DC Universe superhero was co-created by a Canadian artist?
Superman.
That is correct.
Superman. Yep. You pause and I'm like, you better say Superman because I know that one of them came from Canada. Don't even.
All right.
I know my super.
What Canadian city does Deadpool say rhymes with fun?
Oh God. Rhymes with fun.
Rhymes with fun. This is from Deadpool 1, where he's beating the living tar out of Francis.
I don't remember. That one, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pass on that one. I don't remember that.
As he completely punts Francis, he says, and that's why Regina rhymes with fun.
That is why I would never have got that right. I wouldn't have even thought of that. I forgot that completely.
Regina is a city in Saskatchewan. So we are down.
That one was more movie. It was comic movie, but it was movie.
But okay, but yeah, still.
I'll go with the Hollywood trivia because music I might know a little bit more, but probably not. So
okay.
We'll go with Hollywood.
All right. So, which one of these sci-fi TV shows were not filmed in Canada? Not filmed in Canada.
Right.
Okay. 1. Stargate SG-1. 2. Andromeda. 3. Dark Angel. 4. Farscape. Yeah.
You only named like 2 shows that I watched. I'm glad you didn't say Smallville, because I know for a fact that was filmed in Canada.
Yeah, that is true, actually. It was actually filmed
beautiful. Farm. Do you know the farm is still owned by the studio? They didn't sell it yet.
Interesting.
They want to return maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
But
Stargate, Andromeda, Dark Angel, and Farscape.
I'm gonna go with Stargate because I know 2 of them. The two of them I know you mentioned were in Canada. I never watched Stargate.
Which ones have you watched?
I watched Dark Angel. I'm not sure about that one, and I watched Andromeda.
You're going with Stargate, SG-1. Dark Angel.
Yes.
Dark Angel was filmed in Vancouver, even though it was based in Seattle.
Right, that I knew. It was based in Seattle, but it didn't look like Seattle.
Yeah, Andromeda was a very sci-fi, space exploration, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, majority of it was filmed in Vancouver. Farscape is the only one that was not filmed in.
I never watched Farscape.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
So, a Stargate SG-1 was filmed in Vancouver. Yeah. And in fact, Richard Dean Anderson, who's most known for his gigantic role in the 80s or early 90s, MacGyver, was also filmed in Vancouver.
Oh, that's something I didn't know. So
Yeah.
that's new.
Jackie Chan's movie, Rumble in the Bronx, was based in New York,
Yeah.
but was actually filmed in what Canadian city? Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, Ottawa.
I'm between Vancouver and Calgary and Toronto. Between those 3.
You're not necessarily in between those. Jackie Chan's movie Rumble in the Bronx, and I wrote this one out just for you, was based in New York, but was filmed.
I know I watched it, but I know it wasn't filmed in New York. Believe me, as a person who lives here, it doesn't look that nice.
So you're torn between what?
Vancouver, Toronto, and say them again. I'll tell you. It was
Toronto,
Vancouver, and Toronto are the ones that are sticking out to me.
Okay.
Between the most.
Toronto, Vancouver, Calgary, Ottawa.
Calgary, that was the other one. I want to say Vancouver. I really do, because I have the feeling. But Toronto and Calgary are in the back of my mind, so I'm going to say Vancouver, but I'm probably wrong.
No, you're right.
I'm right. Hey, I got one.
A surefire giveaway of those choices that it was filmed in Vancouver was the second to last scene where Jackie Chan is taking on a hovercraft, and the fight ensues onto a beach, which leads out into the ocean, which Calgary and Toronto and Ottawa don't have access. Yeah, exactly. Name me any movie that was based in Canada.
You know, you would list me a million movies that I'd probably say, yeah, oh yeah, to, but I have no clue.
Mm-hmm.
I have no honest to God clue where I could sit here and say, this was in Canada, that was in Canada, the other one was in Canada. Not off the top of my head anyway.
See, and that's the weird thing, is that there's so many movies out there that just they don't bring it up, you know?
Yeah, that's another thing. They'll be like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're in Canada." We're here. It's like, "Oh, okay, thank you for telling me this." 90% through the movie.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, films based in Canada that you would recognize: Brokeback Mountain.
Nope.
Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
That I didn't know.
Yeah.
See, there's one.
Ginger Snaps. Nope.
Let me put it this way. I'll say yes if I've seen the movie. Scott Pilgrim one.
Strange Brew. Nope. Taking Lives. Nope. Better Than Chocolate.
I know that movie. Yeah. Wow, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. All right. So we got one more. Music. All right. So what Canadian band wished they had a lot of money?
Doesn't every band kind of wish they had
Yeah,
a lot of money?
but there's one famous Canadian band that sang about a lot of money.
I don't know. I have no clue about a band wish they had a lot of money. I know a lot of bands say that, but
You might kick yourself as soon as I say the answer.
I'm probably gonna do it, yeah, because I know a lot of bands that are Canadian.
The song was "If I Had $1 Million."
Hey.
Do you know the band?
No, I know the song.
The Bare Naked Ladies is the name of the band.
I know the song. I don't know the band by name.
Okay.
by memory. I know the song.
All right. So, second question, multiple choice. Which one of these bands is not Canadian?
Okay.
Okay. A, Rush. B, The Guess Who. C, Heart. Or D, 3 Days Grace. Only one of them is not Canadian.
I would say, if I say this and I'm wrong, I'm gonna feel stupid. Because I think I'm wrong.
But just talk your way through it. It's fine.
I would say 3 Days Grace. I would think, because the Who, the Guess Who. Wait.
Okay.
The Guess Who? Yeah.
The Who is famously a British band. Okay.
Right.
I'm talking about the Guess Who.
I'm thinking when you said the Guess Who, the first thing that hit me was the Who. I'm reconsidering the 3 Days Grace because I think they are Canadian. I'm gonna say, out of those two, I'm gonna pick Heart because I would think it would be Heart.
Heart is from Seattle.
She's from Seattle, Washington.
Yes. So Heart is American. The other three are all Canadian. Tom Cochrane, a great Canadian artist, had his biggest hit in Canada and the U.S. He's only had one massive hit that spanned Canada and the U.S. Was it A, Mad Mad World, B, No Regrets, C, Life is a Highway, or D, Just Like Ali?
Has to be. He's saying Life is a Highway?
Go with your gut. Go with your gut on this one. A, Mad Mad World.
I'm
B,
between A and Life is a Highway. Mad Mad World and Life is...
One song.
I know Life is a Highway. I know that song, and I know Mad Mad World. So I'm gonna go with Life is a Highway because it's just... I know that song, and I hear it a lot. So...
And you're right.
I thought so. Especially because it was in Cars. I heard it first in Cars, and I'm like, I like that song. I'm gonna... And then I got it, and that was it. But Mad Mad World is also semi-popular, no?
It is, but it wasn't a number one hit.
Oh, it never made number one hit. Okay.
Not bad.
I
So
almost hit double digits.
Dark Avenger C86 is where they can find you on social media or YouTube, and Brooklyn Boys as well as your other YouTube channel. Big thank you. Thank you so much for putting up with this. And now we have to wait because now you have an idea of what I just subjected you to. Now you are going to subject me to
And you'll
questions.
probably get like 100 on it.
I doubt that. Like as knowledgeable as I may be, I'm actually not that bright.